LED screens all day, stuck on your TV, stuck in gossip, watching celebrities live their lives while you're not living yours. See, that's hell. That's what you call the lake of fire. That's hell. That's hell.
Man, he said a mouthful right there. Divine enlightenment, my brother. It's the best way to explain. Like, that's how I feel. What he was explaining is how I feel when I met Jesus. When I realized that I can let God go through me and flow through me, like what he just explained right there, that's the feeling. So now I can live like, I'm like, oh man, he talking about this. But then it got me thinking, does having the Spirit force you to eat those things, right? So you don't have to, like he always say too, and don't ever get it twisted. He always say, look, you don't have to start right now. Hey, just start not eating meat. Just start not doing that.
All right. Change your plans. So, fellas, yeah, hey, we have to, like, a submissive woman, a non-submissive woman, is showing what type of man you are. Oh, my bad, dog. But I love y'all, and I gotta say it. Women submit to the right man, and that's what they always say. If your woman ain't submitting, you ain't the right man, and that's okay too. I mean, it's a journey. It's a journey to get to the level of manhood. And a lot of us, I was just telling my stepdaddy, Pops, people, man, look, all the stuff that I know, I wasn't born into this. I wasn't raised into this. I didn't see examples of good marriages. I just did my best and did what I believed was right and trusted it, and this is the result of it. I set a goal for myself and I did it. And that's what I want y'all to understand, man. Like, look, we all learning on the way. Like my homeboy said, you had to listen to it over and over again. Nah, bro, I got it on the first time in that thing, but there's other things I don't get on the first time. But it's all right. As a man, we take things how they are and we accept them how we are. And because we are doing that, we'll be a lot better off. So fellas, look, man. My game just ended. I'm about to sit down. I gotta go work, deliver some checks. So I will hit y'all up, man. Be safe. Have a great day. And the game, man. Playing PS5 with Neefy. And check it out. I just had a real conversation, right? So, why is it so hard for men to deal with women who have babies? Now, I personally am someone who I'm not gonna be in a serious relationship with someone who has a baby. And this is why. I was raised with a stepfather. And I see what my brother put him through. You ain't my daddy, you don't tell me what to do. Man, I'd be god dog if another kid tell me that. Like, so for that reason, and that reason alone was why I'm not dealing with no woman with no kids. It ain't got nothing to do with the woman. But that's me. My daddy said this long time ago. It takes a special kind of man to deal with a woman with children. And I just got off the phone with my stepdaddy, man. P-Roll, man, I love him. P-Roll, I ain't never called him daddy, but he's been more than a father to me in my life. He's been the most consistent father figure in my life since I was 7 years old. Yeah, let's say 7. So I got 2 daddies. Not like that 2 daddies, but I got 2 daddies. But people ain't never even pressured me to call him daddy, ever. But I always say that's my pops. So I got a daddy and I got a pops. So people want pops. And, you know, you got several people who know both of them, but some people only know people. And some people only know my daddy, but when you know both of them, you in. But check this out. I asked him, I say, as a man, how do you maintain a relationship with us? I'm 35 years old. They probably divorced when I was like 21. Well, let's do the math. They married when I was 7. They married when I was 7. They're married for 17 years. So 17 years from I was 7 is 24. I was born in 87. Either way it goes, it shows that he hasn't been obligated to be in my life. But he's Papa. He's Papa Pio. That's what he is. He's Papa. My babies know him as Papa. They know him because the type of man that he is, he makes a presence in my kid's life. He is very present in my kid's life. He pick up my girls, take them to lunch. The same type of stuff he used to do when Will's little, he do with my kids. Like, he is an amazing man. And I'm like, man, how do men deal with it? But he said, look, man, when you love a woman, you start loving them kids, you realize them kids ain't got nothing to do with that woman. Them kids ain't got nothing to do with that woman. And when you see that them kids don't got nothing to do with that woman, hey, I'm in here shooting. Don't come in with all that noise. As a matter of fact, y'all go upstairs.
You shooting?
Well, get your iPod. Hey, it's also being a father of 4. And the girl there, they in the middle of a session, they come in with all that noise. But they know Papa, and he say, man, them kids ain't got nothing to do with the actions of their mama. So when I build a relationship with a kid, I'm not gonna cut it down because of the actions of their mama. And that right there is more powerful than anything. And that's an even better reason why, because I know, man, I love these kids. I take in kids that ain't even my own. I love these kids. So now I got a woman who I'm dealing with. Man, I love her kids like I love my kids. I love other people's kids like I love my kids, and I ain't even talking to their mama. So I definitely understand and see how that could be a real thing. But so men, there is a reason why men don't marry or don't even date women with children. And that's the other side of it, man. I talked to Pops, so he say, man, it's hard. It's hard. It was hard. Because, you know, for whatever reason, like, my mama not easy to deal with. I love my mama. I think my mama's amazing. Like, I love my mama. I love my mama. When I marry a woman like my mama, yes. But it's like a updated version. Like, my mama has a lot of great qualities: loving, caring, nurturing. She cooks, she clean. Like, as a matter of fact, my mama is the ideal woman, except one key word: submission. Like, before all this new stuff, my mama was that submissive woman. Before all that, that's why I am like I am. I'm not submissive either. Like, I do what I want, and my mama always just try to blame it on my daddy. But I mean, I'm even shooting this video because I do what I want. Like, I'm gonna do whatever I want to. But I would make a horrible wife, but I'm not meant to be a wife. So, like, it's not a bad trait. It's the same trait that I have. Well, would I marry myself? Absolutely not. For what? I don't be well with people telling me what to do. That's why I left my mama's house when I was 17, and I haven't been back for other than like 2 weeks. And then for like my grandma, I stayed with my grandma for like 3 months. like people telling me what to do. Now, I'm just being real. You're not gonna tell me what to do. Like, period. Oh, not gonna tell me what to do. So that, let's get back to this. So that is, a real thing. And now let's get back to the not gonna tell me what to do. Like, I love my house and nobody tell me what to do. Like, I am a man right now because I don't want to be told what to do. And because I don't want to be told what to do, I have to act like I don't want to be told what to do. I have to be responsible. I have to be able to carry my own. I have to be able to be in a position where I don't need nobody else. Because, truth be told, like, if I need you, I gotta listen to you. Whew, that's tough. If I need you, I gotta listen to you. That's probably why I don't listen to women, but I do listen to women. That's why I listen to them, but don't really listen to them. Because I understand and recognize that I need them. I love women, boy, and I need them. And I don't want to get rid of all of them. I don't even want to get rid of the bad ones. I am well aware that we need them, but my God, they're so hard to deal with sometimes. They are so hard to deal with sometimes. More times than not, they're hard to deal with. But this is another thing. They're only hard to deal with until you understand the nature of a woman. When you understand the nature of a woman, and every woman gonna hate this, but I don't care. You realize they're all the same. They are all the same. Slight variations of being the same. What are y'all doing?
Go to trampoline.
Oh, no, use a trampoline. The dog's under there. They're all variations of the same, right? And they're like, no, he's not all the same. Watch this. Here you go right here, fellas. Every woman wants honesty, acceptance, reassurance, and protection. Honesty, acceptance, reassurance, and protection. Every woman wants that. So when they say they ain't all the same, that baseline is the same. And now whatever you put on to that or however you add to that, those things are there. So they're not the same, right? But in a double bubble, it's a lot more in common than it is differences. And that's another thing about me. I only focus on what's common, right? Who cares about differences? Not me. I don't care anything about your differences. Oh, what do we agree on? All right. Because I'm looking to serve myself. I'm selfish. Everything that I do is serving myself in it. Now, I want the situation to be mutually beneficial. So other people are going to, they're going to be benefited from it. But it starts with me, and I'm a firm believer in that, and I understand that, right? And I'm okay with that. I am really okay with that. And when you understand women, they get so easy. In honesty, acceptance, reassurance, and protection. But I'm gonna tell you something, right? You can't fake this. You can't fake this. It has to be genuine. And in order to give that to a woman, you have to first be able to give it to yourself. And you can look at yourself and say, you know what? I need to be honest with myself. The next thing is, I can't do that to a woman until I accept myself. Like my boy Lloyd say, this is me, so please accept me for who I am. Alright, hey, y'all know what I mean with that. But it's really, this is you. So when you accept yourself and you stop trying to, and what that looks like is, I'm not trying to go with what the fad is. I am who I am. Hey, guess what? I don't like that. And I'm gonna give an example, right? Like, my wife was like, a trans man went in the bathroom. Can you make a complaint? I said, no. That's what y'all Democrats want. But what I will do is, I go in there with you. And she, oh, you ain't do this. Oh, really? Well, let me explain this to you. See, I'm not going to complain about a rule, right, that y'all make. Because if I say, oh, trans women, if I make that argument, he go all the transphobic people and everything. Oh, you transphobic. Oh, you this. Oh, you that. Oh, you this. Cool. I understand that and I'm well aware of that. So you know what I'm gonna do? I just go in the bathroom with my wife. Now they're like, oh, what that man doing in there? And if they ask me, I say I identify as trans. And then they say, oh no, it's a difference. Well, what's the difference if you don't mind me asking? And if you don't make me explain, if you don't make the people who say they trans explain, right? So don't try to make me explain. But I can explain, and if you get down to the bottom of it, you will say it ain't no difference. However, because of the status that you're in, you would just change the rule for everybody. I'm gonna bring y'all to the conversation with my brother. What up, bro? I was saying, I was doing a podcast. Like on my own, just, you know what I'm saying, chilling time with Neefy, and this is a part of my life, talking to my brother. So I'm gonna erase all that before. But I'm finna ask you a question, and I'm gonna put this on there.
Okay.
Alright, so me, I can't date a woman with kids, cause the stress that Dante put people through.
Gotcha.
Like that's the only reason, like it don't have nothing to do with the woman. What Dante put people through, like, is the reason why I'm not, I can't do it.
Right.
What kind of experiences have you had dating women with kids?
It is extremely challenging because regardless to how good of a woman she may be, you know what I'm saying, you want that kid's father, and she can't make them feel a certain way about you. So you have no authority. You can't check them. You can't correct them. You can't even correct her on how to properly raise them, even if their daddy's not involved. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, that's one of the most hardest jobs in the world is being a stepdad. Because truth be told, the kids don't, they may appreciate you, but what do you get? What are the benefits of that? Empty thank yous. Hey, thanks, I appreciate it. That's it. All the energy, all the effort, all the emotion, all the economics you put, 4 E's, energy, effort, economics, and emotion into trying to it's like, nah, and there's no guarantee. They ain't going, you know what I'm saying? How often do you see kids grow up kind of jit, man, you know what, F my daddy. This man took care of me, this man. Not often. So nah, it's definitely challenging, you know what I'm saying? And it's really worth it. So yes, I've talked to them with kids, they had tricks with kids, you know what I'm saying? And it was challenging, I myself falling back. There are times where the baby daddies get jealous or ex-husband gets jealous. Okay, you spend more time with their chicks, you know what I'm saying? You a man in principle, there's certain rules and regulations you live by. Kids respect that. And their behavior start changing, and then they start kind of crediting you. Mr. Runyon, Mr. May, and then their daddy feels some type of way. He has a right to get in his seeds. So there are very few benefits. You know what I'm saying? So I can definitely understand why a man said marriage is not worth it. You know what I'm saying? Now, like I say, no woman that, regardless of how she may feel, kind of just, at the end of the day, it ain't really worth it. You know what I'm saying? Go start your own family, go have your own kids where you have the authority, where you have to say so. So yeah, man, Larry, I get it, you know what I'm saying? I look at our situation too, you know what I'm saying? People love mama to the moon and back. But at the end of the day, like, what did he gain by marrying a woman, taking care of 4 kids that wasn't his? What did he gain? And I was just like, man, you know what I'm saying? It's a hard truth. You know what I'm saying? It was just, when I sat and thought about it, I was like, man. But yeah, man, I'm not bashing it. Those who have the strength, who have the whatever to do that, I commend you. But yeah, man, at this point in my life, and to my experiences, it ain't worth it. And I don't want to hear that because they feel their value goes down if they bring kids to a situation. But one man gonna exert his finances, and like I say, those 4 E's on C's that's not his. He has no say so, he has no nothing over. And the real father can come in anytime and have more say so, more authority because they are biologically his, legally his. And it's like, nah, I ain't gonna tolerate BS and disrespect. I don't care how much you kind of just like, nah. So yeah, it's challenging.
I asked P about it and how he did it. And this is what he said. He was like, well, when you love them kids, once you create the bond with them kids, the actions of their mama don't change y'all relationship.
Emotionally, he might have a point, but from a legal standpoint, from a what kind of just I understand the laws are different. The world is different since he married mom a couple of years ago. But it's just I'm intelligence over emotion. I can't let what I feel dictate my intelligence. You know what I'm saying? What's logical. And some men think backwards, you know what I'm saying? Hey man, if I feel a certain way, like you said, that bond is created, logic, truth, fact, reality go down the drain. So I can't think and move and operate on how I feel. I have to go, what's that? Hey man, I love these kids to death. But they not mine. Merv, Jesse, Pat come in right now, man, I ain't got no say so. What can I do? Argue with them? Or kind of just like, I'm nothing, I have no authority.
So check this out, right?
I mean, regardless of what I've done, or said, or bought, or treated, or therefore, at the end of the day, legally and mentally, those are their kids.
So this is what I just thought about when you said that, right? Logic over emotion, and that's the difference between men and women, generally speaking. Because you be like, dog, y'all delusional, but you operating out your feelings. But then when you see a man operate out their feelings, and now you can identify that, but you're not showing that, hey, you taught this man, like women taught men how to operate out their feelings.
Right. Usually from a young age. Emotions and feelings is where women conquer. That is their war. Emotions, feelings, chaos. That's their thing. By nature, we are logical, factual, evidence, intelligence, peace. Plain and simple, you know what I'm saying? So anytime a man, that's why, it's funny because I get into it with chicks, they always tell me, Ranye, you won't allow yourself to fall in love. And low-key I get aggravated like, okay, fall. Fall means I am off balance. My equilibrium is off. I have never been to a point, will never get to a point to where my feelings outweigh my decision making. Like no.
But
so yes, when the man falls in love, kind of just, okay, cool. That means you have the upper hand. He's acting on emotion. He's making decisions out of emotion. And that's where you rule. So you have control. Well, I can love you all day. You know what I'm saying, man? But my love for you does not dictate, conquer my logic, my what makes sense, my facts, my proof, my evidence. That's what I stand on. Well, so yes, if you want a man to fall in love with you, okay, cool, fine, dig it. I'm not that type of dude.
Let me give you the other side, because I'm a man in love, right? So the other side of that, right? I'm not operating out my feelings, because love is not a feeling. Love is definitely a choice and an action. So now I gotta choose every day to be in love, and then it's like, okay, well, what's the benefits? Sure, I look at social media, I see what them streets looking like versus, okay, nah, I like what I got here. If this the worst thing I can say, like if the worst thing I can say about you is that you don't listen, like that's the worst thing. So you telling me you're an amazing mother, you this, you that, you this, you this, you this. Like it's a whole, the worst thing I can say is you don't listen. My God, what exactly?
Yeah, you win it.
But
I'll take that.
And
I'll take that. Not any man, but a wise man will take that. I'll say that. A wise man will take that. Right.
And people don't think about it like that. Like, sure, look, hey, why am I not willing to tolerate? Do I really want to throw this all away because she don't listen? No, I just.
You know what I'm saying? But even despite your love for her, despite you being so-called in love with her, kind of just your logic still outweighs your emotion.
Every time.
Right, you know what I'm saying? So yeah, man, you at the same time, you know, women like Evelyn, like sis, they ain't falling off trees. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, just being a single man for quite some time now, like nah, you don't come across like that type of mindset. You know what I'm saying? Sure. She's far from perfect, kind of, you know what I'm saying? But it's like, yeah, that mindset, kind of just, hey, look, what I know about sis, look, I know what I got in my husband. I know his faults. I can deal with it. I can tolerate it. He gonna debate. He ain't gonna take nothing from the surface. Like he's gonna debate, want to know why. Kind of just that's just my. Even when it can get on my nerves. And he's a family man. From what his brothers tell me, he been on the family since he was 11, 12. and has stuck by that. Each and everything he's ever said and done is to strengthen his family. Sis can stand on that all day, every day. And she realized that, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, but it's funny, man, because I shit you not. I was talking to, I forgot who I was talking to, but I said, man, look, real talk, out of all the marriages I've seen, the only big boy material, white boy material so far is my brothers. You want y'all 10, 12, 13 years strong? Far from perfect, had your ups and downs, you know what I'm saying? But I look at Bill and Merv, I look at Mama and Peebo, I look at Nanny and Granddaddy briefly, I look at kind of, and I said, man, my brother right now is probably the best kind of, not saying everybody else is just horrible, but just seeing ups and downs and seeing that consistency. Seeing F pull the thumb, I gotta do better as the wife. Seeing bro pull the thumb, I gotta do better as a husband. You know what I'm saying? If I was a copycat of format, I would start with my brothers. And that's real, bro. That's, you know what I'm saying? Again, coaches, teammates, friends, family, kind of, you know what I'm saying? I was like, man, you know what? What bro F got going? You know what I'm saying? Like, that's my first step. Can I develop something like that? Yeah, man, like the whole stepdad thing, bro. Yeah, that's, again, I don't see myself getting married, but like, yeah, that's tough. You know what I'm saying?
Bro,
9 times out of 10, I mean, depending on the age of the children, but yeah, you know, there's always gonna be that you're not my daddy factor to it.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying?
And
for real, it ain't no response.
I appreciate you saying what you said, man, because like, I mean, I just thank God, because what I told Evelyn before, like, in the hardest of our times, I'm like, look, man, my goal in marriage is to bring the fun back in marriage. Like, this is enjoyable. Like, I want to be the example, and I have to go through everything. Now, I had to go through some mess to get to this point, but you know what I'm saying? I wanted to be the example of what marriages should look like. In flaws and all.
I was talking to Eddie. That's what I was talking to. You know what I'm saying? I was talking to Eddie about a week or two ago. Cause like I said, he got a little old lady. He was thinking about trying it again. I was like, bruh, you know, she white. She got 3 mixed kids. Kind of. I don't know if that's it. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, I think I told Ed. I said, man, real talk. All the marriages I seen, Neefy, right there in my back pocket. Boy, seeing some good, seeing some bad, seeing how Evelyn, seeing how you kind of just. I said, bro, that's where I was starting. Yeah, bro. Yeah, you have to give credit is due. I commend the man that you are, you know what I'm saying? And that reflects in your family and how you move.
I definitely appreciate that, man.
Yeah, but shit, I gotta head back on the floor, man. Shit, I'm out of here, man. Shit, I hit you when I leave, bro. Alright, bet.
Shit, I definitely wasn't expecting that from my brother. But, like, he didn't know he was on recording, so, you know. Yeah, I almost want to leave the first conversation so y'all see it wasn't fake, but man, I can definitely appreciate that, man. Like, and my flaws and all, man, I can accept that, and that's the beauty of it, dog. Like, this is amazing. This is amazing, and that's my brother. Like, I vent to my brother. So he's well aware of of me. It's not a front that I'm putting. Like, that's my brother. Like, you know what I'm saying? It ain't like, you know, you got your home. Like, everybody got brothers. But that's what my older brother told me. Like, man, shoot, I'm excited, man. And then, right, I was nervous because my wife had came in. And he was like, yeah, boom, 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 man. She walked out when he said what she said, because I mean, one, she know that's my brother. She know that's my brother, so he always gonna ride with me, because that's how her sister ride. But that brother, he gonna tell me when I'm wrong. He my brother, but he gonna tell me when I'm wrong. So you know what I'm saying? And he's honest. He's honest. Like, bro, why you like? Why would you deal with that? You know what I'm saying? So that's why she walked out. But for him to say that, not even knowing if she was here or not, I told him we was recording, but I didn't tell him when she walked in the room. Man, that is amazing, dog. It is truly an honor. Look, I'm excited, dog. I'm excited. And that insight on being a stepfather is it's great insight, ladies, and I want everybody to understand, like, there's different strokes for different folks, and just because somebody's stroke ain't yours, cause look, we had a stepdaddy, we have a stepdaddy. Like I say, call them pops. I got my daddy and I got pops, so we have that in our lives, and just to have this kind of conversation and see, because, like you say, it's been challenging. And like I say, let's go back to talking about my mama. Because like I say, I married a lady like my mama. And the reality of the situation is, all the women that I've ever dealt with got some of my mama in them. But, again, and I want to be clear about this. Let's be clear about this. I'm not. I found them, and I found the aspect of it. My mama is a great woman. Just for me, I found my wife like, it's bad. My homeboy, but no, so you got a type. Everybody that I know have a type. And I hate to say this on camera, because my mama, she gonna get on me, but I'll say this. When I was in high school, I measured my rump and my mama rump. Now I'm a big old dude, dog. As you can see, I'm a big old dude. I measured my rump and my mama rump, and mine was 44 and my mama's was 42. Like, my God, like, my mama got a, that sound bad. I sound like, I ain't like Kodak or nothing, but I can admit it. It's like, oh my God, Becky. Funny story. My mama was at work, and when she worked at McDonald's, and every time they walked in, somebody would be like, oh my God, Becky. And she was like we were talking like a couple weeks ago, and she was like, she told that story, but like, it's been like that. Oh my God, Becky. If you know what that means, you know how my mama is. But man, I said all that to say all the features of my mama ain't bad. She just not submissive. You just ain't gonna tell her anything and she ride with it. You got to show her, and she gonna be through and through. But it's like any other woman, right? Ooh, man, shoot. You make women submit. Oh, what you mean? I got a thing that say, look, I know you masculine. I know you masculine, right? And I'm not tripping about it. Like, I'm not complaining about your masculinity, ma'am. I'm not tripping about it. But when there's a more masculine man around you, fall in line. And that's it. Fall in line. What that mean? Hey, look, I'm gonna open the door for you, but I'm not finna speed to open your door. If you walking with me, and we come to a door, I'm gonna open it. But if you walking in front of me, or you doing any of that stuff, don't expect me to open your door. I'm not finna rush to open your door. And that's just me. Hey, look, I'm gonna do all the stuff a man do, but if you're not walking beside me, and that's how you force women to submit. They know sugar and spice and everything nice. You go, and it's not you're not gonna like. When women start talking to me rough, first of all, that goes to me and my mind and my mama. Like, no one's gonna talk. Queen, stop that scratching, girl. No one's gonna talk to me like my mama. I left my mama house when I was 17 years old. You think I'm finna choose to live with somebody who wanna fuss all day? And you say, well, I was a young boy. Yeah, women fuss because men don't listen. And I get it. But you think I want to hear that? That's another thing. Hey, if you can tell me to do it, You can do it yourself. So learn real quick. Like, outside of extraneous stuff, but you be like, you can put your plate up. You can put my plate up. Well, you can wait till I get up and I put my plate up. It's real simple. Like, I'm not finna fight with you about nothing. You can do that. No. If you can tell me to do it, you can do it yourself. So then they start getting wise. They say, hey, well, this is this. Well, good. Because I'm telling you, I'm a sucker. You be like, ooh. Boy, God dang, hold on, put your hand back in that dishwater. Oh man, you doing something to me. Hey, when you finish that, come upstairs, I'm ready. Boy, I'm in dishwater. Dishes? Ain't no dishes. I'm washing all the dishes. Hey, let me put my hand in the dishwater because this will make you ready. Who? I'm on it. But, it takes a woman who understands men to understand that. No matter how much I tell you, and this is why I got to worry, because I 100% back on the fact that women don't listen. So I can say all of this stuff, and you ain't got to worry about it, dog, because women don't listen. So don't trip. Like, you giving away all the game. I'm giving away the game. Y'all, I'm connecting with y'all, right? But you ain't got to worry about it. You can still ride with me because women don't listen. And then, what's the if a woman started to listen, who would benefit more from what I'm saying? You would. Because I'm telling women how to be the type of woman that a man wants and man desires. So now you get the woman that you always desired because she listened to old Neef. And that's what y'all gotta understand, man. Like, don't trip about what I'm saying, right? Because if it's applied, you benefit. I just want y'all to know, dog. Like, you know how Little Rascals is a He-Man Woman Haters Club? I'm not a He-Man Woman hater, but I love my men, dog. Like, I love men. I believe that men are the foundation of this society, and the better the men are, the better the women are. Look, and now I can't maintain this because my doorbell ringing. So I will talk to y'all later, man. Be safe out here.